Good morning, testing guys. Testing, testing, testing. All right, I want to share my screen. Screen 4. Share. Coolio. Testing, testing, testing. You guys hear me okay? Somebody give me a sound check. Crossy, Mel, you guys hear me okay? Share sound. Ricky, good morning. Good morning. All right, we're gonna let everybody float. I got a super cool session today. Super cool. I'm gonna show you some unbelievably interesting new stuff that I've been working on that kind of expands a lot of the trades that we've been doing. I think you guys will find it really, really useful. So we're gonna let people float in before I kind of unload on you. But cool stuff. Might as well also, you know what?
Nasdaq buy reversal trend this week sell.
Okay, sorry for that. Hang on a second. Let me launch this. I want to give you a preview of the scanner that's coming. Where's this thing? Hang on. Sorry, I'm stressing out my computer, I think. Where is it? There we go. All right, cool. Check this out. So this is just obviously a prototype. We're still working on it. And the cool thing that's going to happen, guys, can you see it? Can it go bigger? You guys see this? So this is just the first version, but it's gonna catch all the signals on any time frame on any pair. So like right now, it just caught the euro dollar reversal buy, right? So we can go to the euro dollar on the 1 minute chart, right? And you see there's a reversal buy over here, right? And obviously very cool for us. Here's one on euro yen too. Where's my euro yen? There's euro yen on a 1 minute chart, right? It's 1 minute chart. Boom, reversal buy. Really, really cool. So should be really, really neat. You guys seeing this? Somebody give me a yes, because I'm hoping you guys can see it. So it's just a preview of stuff to come. Yeah? All right, cool, Miguel. Looks good, you like it? You know, I'm just testing it, obviously, with just currencies on thing, but you can literally configure it any way you want. Like I only have 1, 5 hour, and 4 minute monthly, but you could configure it weekly, 15-minute, 30-minute. You can have the whole table. You can have any pair. You can have only one pair, and it will pop up, and it's going to flash. Like when the signal happens, the cell is going to flash. It's going to be super cool. It's actually going to be, the other thing is it's going to do is when the signal pops up, you can click on it. You'll be able to click on it, and it will actually open up the chart. It will open up the chart and show it. Yeah, no, it's, it can be made much bigger. I'm just, like here, like, let me show you. What the fuck is this? Font is Caldera, font size. All right, we can make it 20. And let me see if this is going to blow me up. Just curious. Yeah, too big. Okay, so let me just hang on a second. So font size is 20, and then row height we make it 50. Column width we make. I'm just doubling everything just to show you that it's possible. Okay, so you look at that. You like that, Miguel? You can make it any way you like. All right. Boris doesn't hear anything, huh? I don't know why. You guys hear me okay, right? My sound is fine? Everybody's good? Just double checking. Give me a yes in chat ask. Yeah, okay, thanks, Cheryl. All right, so anyway, so this is the next big thing. So ultimately it's going to be very, very cool because it's going to have this, the ability to
NASDAQ trend. Strong buy.
It will tell you what sequence, what number the reverse sell or reverse buy is in the thing, and then it'll let you trade. You'll have like a click button. You can actually trade off the thing. So it'll be awesome. I can't wait to finish it up. But I got something really so super cool to show you. I don't even know where to start. It kind of just came to me last night after I was trading Microsoft, after hours. It's really interesting. And I noticed something so interesting in our charts that I got to share this with you. So hang on a second. Let me hang on. Bear with me. I got to find the right. Oh, man, where is this thing? Here we go. Okay. So, damn. Sorry guys. I just want to. All right, so let's bring this on here. Okay. Okay, so tell me if you guys are seeing the trading view, because it's just much easier to show this in trading view as a concept, right? So everybody's seeing the trading view. This is just NQ 1 minute chart, basically with buy sells on there, right? So just buy sells on there, just nicely marked, right? Okay, so here's the thought that I had. So our standard protocol, right? So here's trend, negative trend, right? Trend starts, right? We have the buy, we have the reversal buy. The lows of the buy gets broken, boom, it becomes a signal. It's an excellent signal, so on and so forth, blah, 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 so on and so forth. We have reversal sell, positive trend, high gets taken out, bloom, 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 great signal, so on and so forth, right? Looks great, right? You guys with me on that? So here's the interesting thing that I realized that is super cool, that puts us very often into a better price position than just the way we've been doing it, right? So on the reverse, on the standard bread and butter, let's do our trade off of the reverse signal, sell or buy. Instead of waiting for the high to be broken, let me get big here so you guys can really see this. Instead of waiting for the high to be broken, right? all we need to get a buy trigger is a green candle after a sell. So however many sequences we have after a sell, if there's a next green candle, is actually as good a signal, assuming we're in uptrend, obviously, right, as the takeout of the highs. So very often that actually ends up being an earlier signal. So earlier signal, boom, 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 creates a much better risk reward proposition, right? Let me show this. Let me show you how this works on the reverse way too, in the reverse fashion. So we have a downtrend, we have a buy, right? Typically, we're waiting for the low to get broken right over here, which is a great momentum trade, but we don't have to. We can just look for the first red after the buy. Now, in this case, you get a little bit of heat. It goes 95 and it goes. Oh no, in this case, you actually get a lot of heat. I'm sorry. This was a lot of volatility. This was a huge amount of volatility. So in this case, you do get stopped out on a 20-point stop because this was such a highly volatile bounce on the move. Right? But you get stopped out, you go right back in on the next red candle, and you boom, you make half the money back on the move. Furthermore, on the next buy candle, right over here, the next red candle over here, great print to the downside, right? Just boom, kills it to the downside. So, and obviously, all of this is within context. So this was a very, very steep downtrend today, and certainly by the third buy candle, buy reversal candle, you should be very, very cautious on taking shorts because, clearly momentum is gonna start to wane. But just making that slight adjustment to the downside, right, creates a really interesting new possibility for trade entry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a moving average. It can be sometimes totally away from the moving average, but sometimes it is. Like it just happens to be that a lot of these are moving average. Boris is saying it's a moving average, candle off the moving average. The most important thing is it's got to be red. It's got to be red. Basically, what it's doing is it's reasserting. Who's got their mic open? He's on. Let me mute you. Sorry. Okay, I got you. Okay. You're reasserting the dominant trend off of a buy candle, or reasserting a dominant trend off of a sell candle in a reverse. So that's like the plain, beautiful bread and butter trade, right? Okay. So here's where it gets even more interesting. Let's say we're now deep into trend, deep into sell-off trend, and we're looking for reversal signals, right? So we usually don't trade reversal signals. Usually do not trade reversal signals. But here's how you can try and trade reversal signals in a relatively intelligent fashion. And I warn you, relatively, because there is always a danger in this, especially in a very, very steep sell-off here, where there is you get a couple of more continuation pukes before it finally balances out. So in a trend like today, I was looking for the third or the fourth buy signal. Once I get to about the third or the fourth buy signal, here's the reversal trade that is super interesting. You get the buy signal, right? Then you get, then you wait for further sell-off. Like you look for red candles after a buy candle. You look for red candles. The green candle. So basically, you're basically looking for a combination of a red buy, first red, then buy after a buy candle. So this is a combination of red buy. You get long over here, and I traded this basically 10-20. So you trade 10 forward, 20 buys, and you get a bounce for 10 points, right? So here I'm looking for a combination of red buy. Get over here. You actually managed to survive. I think this. I'm not sure how far this went. Maybe this one stops you out. Yeah, this one actually stops you out. And I go back I get a second red buy combination, and this one takes me straight up to profit. So the reversal trades are always more problematic than the continuation trades because they're always a little bit more dangerous. But they are much better when you have this combination of a red buy on one side, especially after kind of an exhaustive trend. As I said, they're by no means 100%, but so it's a very, very simple reversal structure. You got to have at least 3 or 4 buys, meaning the trend is exhausted, right? We've already had, like, it's a sell trend. There's lots of fake buys. But a third of the fourth buy, you now start looking for reversal signals. And the way you look for a reversal signal is you have a buy candle, and then it has to be followed by a sell buy combination. So red candle, green candle. If you get a sell buy combination like this after a buy candle, you get long on the close of this candle. Boom, profit. Buy candle, sell buy, not buy sell, sell buy, red green. Get long here. This I think actually you may not. Oh no, actually you do survive it. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. You give yourself 20 points, you survive this. So you're in at 70, 50 is your stop. You survive the retrace, boom, you make money on the second one. Get it? It's what you're waiting for is the final confirmation. This is just reversal, Jonathan. This is not. I'm just giving you guys. Okay, what I'm showing you is a completely different way of trading. Forget everything I've taught you before. This is a brand new way for you guys to look at possible ways to trade this, right? We have our way. It works really, really well. It's great. I'm very happy with it. This is just an additional way for you guys to consider how you can make money on our trades. I'm just giving you flexibility, okay? So don't think about any of the rules that I gave you before, because that's not the same setup, okay? This is a different setup using the same structures. Is that clear? Actually, Krasi is saying maybe with tiny stop loss and water to maybe, but I actually, so I'll show you what I do. I'll show you what I do, right? Wow, we're really cranking it. Holy shit, just 100-point downdraft. So we clearly have a very ugly sell.
Nasdaq trend. Strong sell.
Okay, so we clearly have a very strong sell. Okay, so how would I trade this particular setup in a new configuration, right? In the new configuration. Well, what I would need to do is, so this is a continuation sell signal, right? Continuation sell signal. What I would need to do is to have a buy sell combo. So now I want to see a retrace candle. So I want to see this candle to be green, and then however many more green candles there are. The next candle that's red, if I have a green-red candle combo, I'll go. If I don't have that, I don't have a setup. Like right now, it's just all continuation to the downside. Lots of volatile selling. We're gonna obviously let this float for a while and just watch it. But the idea is you're trading same concepts, but earlier. You're not waiting for the lows to get broken, the highs to get taken out. As long as you have market price confirming your thesis, right? And that's the critical thing. Right now, it's we're just taking out everything. They're just dumping everything on the open. So we don't have any trades whatsoever. So I showed you a trend trade with reversal signals. I showed you a reversal trade, and how would you trade a pure continuation trade? Ooh, wow, holy shit, unbelievable! Wow. That is some serious volatility moves, huh? Okay, we're gonna let this breathe. This is definitely going to be very volatile. So we've got about 30 seconds to go here, and I'll show you. If this stays green, which hopefully it will, just so that I can show you the setup live, so you guys can actually see this. There's no guarantee that they can even hold this up. No, they can't even hold the greens. Okay, let's see if they can hold the green. All right, so it's green, right? And actually, I'm actually hoping that there'll be a couple of green candles, because what we're looking for is that combo of green red, counter trend, on trend. Basically, once we go back on trend, meaning back to selling, I want to join that move. Now, I'm cautioning everybody, this is going to be massively volatile trade today. So this by no means is a great indication of here's my account. By no means a great indication of what could be, but let's wait. So right now, I don't move. I'm not doing a single thing until I see a red candle print on the 1-minute chart. So right now, all I'm seeing is green candles, which is great. Like let it consolidate. If I see a red candle print, I'm going to go short. So another green candle. Now this seems to be like a red candle. So we're gonna let this breathe and see. But again, really important to wait till the candle completes before we decide to enter or not. And also, for some reason, this doesn't, on the CFDs, this doesn't show me a thing, but we're going to go off of the futures charts because the futures charts are showing a decline, right? So we're going to go off the futures charts. So we'll play this. We got about 18, 19 seconds. We got to make sure the candle stays red. And I'm just going to go market. I'm just going to go market if this stays red. 6, 7, 5. Oh, wow, this really fell. Okay, so let me see where I go. Oops, and I shorted and I already made money. Sorry, that was just too fast. But that was, but that was my point. Is if you guys just went short on the close, you already made money. That's the beauty of this thing. Is it like you totally follow the flow? This is super fast because the markets are really crazy right now, and everything is falling out of bed. So it's really easy to make money. But the principle is you get the idea, right? So here was the freaking trade, which just like we shorted at 50, 45, less than 1 second. But you get the idea, guys, right? Was that clear? Now I'll show you how I construct this whole scheme in just 1 second. So let's just sort of let's just give it a little bit of breathing space here. Let's see what the hell's going on here. Okay, well, it's going to retrace a little bit, so we have a little bit of breathing space. Let it consolidate. Let me see if there's anything on the 5-minute charts here. Ooh, dollar yen, dollar CAD, big moves. By the way, so here's how would we trade dollar CAD, right? Look at that. This is the beautiful thing about the currencies is how well this works on the FX side. Sell signal, right? Doesn't necessarily, I don't have to wait till I break out the highs. Just the buy candle post sell signal right over here. I get long, boom, I made money. Sell signal, I don't have to wait till I break out the highs. Buy signal, post sell signal, boom, I make money, right? Super easy to construct and structure these ideas as we're going. Let's see what's on the Dow. Let's our miserable little Dow. So Dow, by the way, totally would have worked on this idea as well. I just, we just traded the NAS to show you the move. But anyways, it's just everything is falling out of bed. We'll let it breathe. It's all going to consolidate. It's going to probably reestablish downtrend right now. It's just like right now you can just close your eyes and sell it, but it's just not our setup, right? So right now this would be a total chase trade if we did this. I mean, it's super easy to get short right now because everything is just falling. But then you always have that danger of when you sell this, it just pops right back up on you and stops you out. So we don't trade that the flow unnecessarily, right? Okay, is it clear to everybody what I just showed you? Is it clear, like what I'm talking about? Is it clear how you can organize the trades this way? Let me. Okay, super. All right, so let me show you like the final, really interesting piece of this puzzle that I started doing, which I kind of love. Now, I'm going to talk to the Americans and I'm going to talk to the rest of the world, right? If you're an American, you have to have 2 accounts to do this, right? So you have to have 1 account, 2 accounts, because you can't do this. And the same thing with FX, by the way. You have to have 2 FX accounts, 2 futures accounts, because of regulations, we can't do it any other way, right? So 1 account is this one is actually the sell account. This is the sell account, which means only sell trades. Doesn't matter if they're sell continuation or sell reversals. I'm just looking to find any short market signals. Any short market signals goes into this account. Any long market signal
Euro-yen trend down
goes into this account, right? That's what you do. If you're not a U.S. citizen, it doesn't matter. You can just do this all in 1 account because you can hold both long and short positions at the same time, right? But the really cool thing is sometimes you're going to get kind of 2 signals at once. So let's whoa, I'm just watching this. It's just unbelievable how this is just crashing. So for example, in this particular structure that I'm showing you, let's just look at a Dow, right? Let me just move this around so I can show this to you bigger. Ugh, wow, this is so slow. Why is this not moving? Okay, so like, bear with me. I just want to show you this. Now, ignore that this is like the third or the fourth buy signal in a downtrend. So obviously, you really would not be looking to sell it to make a continuation trade. Let's just imagine you're going to make a continuation trade, right? So you're looking at this and you go, oh, here's a buy signal. Here's a red candle against the buy signal. Therefore, it's a continuation trade. Therefore, I want to sell it. So in my sell account, I get short 1020. Just let's just use 1020 for argument's sake, right? But then what happens is I get a reversal signal. Remember, the reversal signal is red, green. So the next candle turns out to be green. And I go, oh, this actually could be a buy reversal signal. So in my long account, I get long, right? And so what happens in this particular case is, and again, obviously you wouldn't really be doing a continuation trade now. This generally happens only like when you have a second or third candle, when you're not quite sure whether it's a reversal or continuation. You effectively hedge yourself to only a -10 risk if it goes against you, because one of these positions is going to work for you, right? So the interesting thing is that there are always quality buy signals, quality sell signals on a continuation level or a reversal level, right? And you can take both in two separate accounts to kind of manage your book. Now, if you keep doing that, you're going to keep losing money because obviously you're taking two trades and it's going to be net 10 points, right? That's not the idea. The idea is that there are only maybe 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 times when you have both signals showing up within the same sequence. Generally, you will only have one candle, one signal showing up in the sequence, and that signal is the one that you're going to take. This, by the way, is like, this is why I hate the Dow. Dow is just a world's most horrible signaling pair. So in this particular case, you don't even have a reversal signal here. You don't even have a reversal signal. All you have is continuation, and you're looking for red buy. So in this case, if you say this is a red, you would have been bought here, got it stopped out. Even if you did a red buy over here, you would have gotten stopped out. So both cases would have been a false signal. You just simply got stopped out, right? But the point being is that you're going to get clipped all the time. During the day, I'm going to get clipped probably 3 or 4 times on any position I take. By having both sides of the market, I'm able to minimize my losses. And then when I get a good run, and the good run is something like this, when I get a good trend run, every trade, every sell here, this makes money, this makes money, this makes money, this makes money. Every sell just kind of makes money. And when you get that run, that's where you make all your money. On the chop side, you just try to minimize your losses to maybe just -10 instead of -20. And on the run side, you try to go 3, 4, 5 consecutive winners. When you have that combination, you net out to a positive idea. Just wanted to kind of share that with you. We don't have to do any of this stuff. I just wanted to sort of put that in front of you as an idea. So Euro Yen now is negative trend, but we don't have any signals. We don't have any signals here because in order for us to have a signal, we would need a buy arrow and then a sell candle, or we would need we can move to the 1 minute chart just to see what's going on over here. Okay, so we should take this. Let's just take this. I'm just taking this on a pure 1 minute basis, just eyeballing this thing on a 1 minute basis, because we both have essentially our old setup, which is we broke the lows. That would have been a sell. Or if you wanted to just, it's a red candle against the buy arrow, that would have been a sell as well, right? So we should be in this trade at this level. It retraced against us, comes back down. We stay in the trade because that's the signal, and we see if there's more continuity to the downside, happening. Now, if we wanted to trade, and I took this because I just wanted to, get us into the mode of where we're supposed to be as far as signals. Remember, the 1 minute chart is always too spiky for FX. I'm only using 1 minute chart in live trading because the 5 minute chart is so slow and we can't trade the 5 minute chart. So we have to endure some movement. But here's what I'm going to show you that's going to be interesting. So here's a continuation red candle, right? Unless, and it's possible, anything is possible, this thing just rips to the upside and the trend closes to positive trend, we're going to get a red candle. And that will be a continuation sell candle, which we can then take also, which we'll take also right now, and use that as an anchor point to see if we can trade off of that level as well. So for right now, I got nothing, but I want to show this to you because, okay, so now all we need, this is the beautiful thing here. So this is a continuation red candle, right? This is a reversal buy. If this turns red, it sends a signal from here or a signal from here, either way, because what it's showing you in our like new way of interpreting it is that we have a sell signal since now the market is turned the way we want to go in trend. The trend is down, so we're looking for any indication that there's down. So this candle has to, if this candle closes red, we can short off of this level, assuming it's better than the prior level, and use that reference point as our starting point for the trade. Okay. Is that making sense to you guys? You guys seeing what I'm doing right now? All right, so I'm going to short. So now I'm going to short off of this. Why is this not working? Maybe I can't do it. Okay. Okay, so it's open up a second level. Okay, so I'm short off of this on 63s. So let's modify this to a +5. Oh my God. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if the 58s hits. This is just a little bit of a better entry because we're more properly positioned, and we'll let that float out for a while and see how that works. Let's go back to NAS and Dow and see if there's anything else going on over here.
Nasdaq continuation strong sell.
Okay, NAS continuation, right? So in NAS continuation, we're now looking for a green-red combo. So we're looking for a positive candle, negative candle to give us an entry. Or we can go the old way, which is just this is going to break the candle lows, and we can follow the flow. So we'll do it both ways. We'll sell this because it's clearly going to break the lows here, right? So we'll do it both ways, just to see two ways of trading the same setup. I'm going to do this manually because I didn't set this up prior, so it's gonna trigger. So where is this? 4? Why is this? It frozen? Why is it? My whole thing froze. Okay. So let's sell this. Okay, so we sell NAS the old-fashioned way, and let's see if we get momentum move to the downside here. It might. We'll see. It's hard. Everything is so slow. I don't know why my thing is so slow here. Looks like it's moving. Okay, so our old-fashioned way worked perfectly fine, right? Just momentum straight down boom, 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 make the 5, hang tight. Now we can sit there and hang and see if we can get a sequence of red, green, blue reds or green reds, however you want to define it, into our structure, and let that play out. And let's see how that works out. Anybody trade the NAS with me to the downside? Take that down, Connie, or anybody else? Good job. Jonathan took it down. Yeah. So like I said, it's beautiful. Like there's no, we have a great setup, works beautiful. This is just a really interesting additional way of trading. And so now we get this big ass blue retrace, right? And we can, now you took a long, Daniel. You took a long right here. Daniel, give me the print. What's your print? Where are you at? What's your entry? 1385 or something, 185? Or you long a little bit higher? 8 minutes ago. Oh, 8 minutes ago. Jesus, you are eating dust, my friend. Okay, I leave it to you to manage it. I imagine you got a wide stop. So, so we got green candle, right? Another green candle, great. Like, so what I'm looking for right now is a green red combo to see if I could initiate possibly another, sell position that makes sense. Now, today is a really unusual day. Today is such a strong volatility day that honestly, I really don't know if I don't know if I'm going to get my ass handed to me on this particular. Like, there's just been so much momentum to the downside that I'm just waiting for this thing to rip against me to the upside. But it's fine. I'm gonna stick to the structure. Wow, what the hell? Well, this is so. Oh, it's not really showing me. Not really showing me a red candle. By the way, I really want it to be a good red candle. This is like when I see these kind of like what I call pseudo red. Well, no, it's actually, let's see. It's good. It's working. Okay, so we're going to short this. So now I'm short NAS off of this red candle. And like I said, it could go right up my ass because there's so much volatility on the retrace, but still worthwhile to just watch this thing play itself out, right? And let's see if I can hold it over here. Boom, 4, 5, done, right? That was done. So you see how you could trade it both ways, right? Trade it both ways. The signal from the candle gives you confidence that there's continuity in the trade, right? Everybody got that? Everybody saw that? Anybody trade that to the manually, like on just a market order with me? Jonathan, Paul, good job. Jonathan, put on your big boy pants. Sim. There's no sim in live trading. Actually, I say this and talk about a hypocrite. I'm fucking trading sim all day long here on this stupid CFD because I can't trade it. No, I'm kidding you. Good job, Jonathan. Good job. I will trade this on my feuds, but today I really since I want everybody to see the CFD because since most of you guys are on the CFD prices and everything else, so I really want you guys to get comfortable on the look and feel of all this, and then then I'll bring in my feuds. I actually love this variant. It's so much fun. Now granted, it's like I said, in a day like today where you're going to have 50, 100 point bounces, it's going to, you're going to have your face ripped off. And it's super important to understand that you will be wrong and you got to take those stops. You got to take those stops. they're gonna suck. Now, by the way, just for shits and giggles, so this is my short account, right? This is my short futures, short futures. I will. Let me see. Actually, I've been doing most of this stuff on my, where's my, okay, I can't show this to you. I've been doing it off of TradingView. So what I'm looking for is, I'm looking for a red candle here, right? I'm looking for a second. I want a failure. Like if this is really a true bounce back trend, we're just going to print greens, which we may, and this could be like just a a green print continuously. But if this is just a short covering move, we're going to reestablish the shorts, and I want to be on the short side since the trend is still steep sell-off. Once these moving averages start to really compress, I'm no longer interested in the downtrend story. But let's just see what's going on over here. I mean, look at this bounce. We had like 100-point bounce, right? So that's what I'm saying. You've got to, in this kind of environment, it is so, you have to be prepared to get stopped out, and you have to, actually, I'm going to put this over here. You have to have the proper, the proper risk controls. So I have still not really, no reds, so no trades. Again, the cool thing about the setup is it keeps you out of trying to guess the moves, right? Still got no trades. They're still ripping it to the upside. I still don't see any evidence that they want to reestablish the downtrend. They're still short covering this off the bottom, and they're just ripping it to all the short spaces. So fine, we're going to let them do that. We're going to just let them play. We're not entering into anything until we see some evidence that it's worthwhile. Okay, new candle. Still got plenty of time, so I have no idea how that's going to play itself out. Still looks like they want to ramp it, so we're going to give it to them. Now, in the meantime, you've seen the moving average start to close. So this no longer looks like a great short anymore, because the whole tone of the market looks like it wants to go the other way, and they want to change the trend to the upside. So I will let them play. Now, if this candle starts to get significantly red, I may trade this. I may take it, but it's got to be pretty red for me to do this. So far, they're really holding the bids, and they're really see another green candle. So basically, effectively, another green candle. I'm letting this play out. No, I'm going to let this go because at this point we're already quite deep into buy territory, and the tone has really changed. I really like to see these red candles underneath the moving averages. If I'm not getting them, then we're already starting to to pop up, right? And that's it. So fine. So we didn't get a chance to re-short. We got the one short here in the trend, both both ways, both variants. We get a chance to re-short, fine, no biggie. We'll just see if the trend flips to the buy side. If we flip to the buy side and trade it this way. All right, we're gonna let this. I'm gonna let the NAS consolidate for a few minutes. Right, where's my thing? Oh man, I hate this. How do I grab this? You ever have the window stuck between two? Oh, I can't grab this. I'm actually gonna let's watch this candle. Nah, still very, very strong. Okay, I can't grab this. This is so annoying. I'm gonna have to close this out. God damn it. Okay, sorry. Let me just close this out. Close window. Close window. Wrong window. Close window. Okay. Sorry, I closed my feuds. Let's take a look at. I see the Dow. Oh. All right, we got Dow. Oh no, this is dollar yen. Sorry, this is dollar yen. Let's play this. So dollar yen. Remember I said to you, negative candle, positive. Well, this has got 3.5 minutes, so it's still got a long time to go on the 5 minute. But if this stays green, I would be a buyer here without necessarily even having to take out the highs. I don't have to worry about that so much. Where's my Dow? Okay, so this is interesting. So by the way, Dow, if we had traded Dow, this red candle over here would have been a great short, right? Great short. Now I have a down arrow and I'm looking for a green red. So if I get a red candle after this, if this candle is assuming ends green, the next candle is going to be red. I want to be short that candle. So we missed that trade over here. The NAS is completely converting to the upside. And we have effectively an uptrend now. So as I told you, the trend has changed course in the NAS. Let's see what Dow is. Going to watch the Dow here. We've got about 30 seconds to go. If this comes down, if this turns red, and it's got to turn like close to the bottom. I don't want to be red to the top. Like it's got to be a meaningful red candle, which it isn't, by the way. Look at everybody's bidding, right? And you can literally see market sentiment change. If you want to gamble, like sometimes you can just front run this by getting long over here because you can see the market sentiment totally change where you can't even get our signals our way. So NAS is probably now going to be positive. Yeah, NAS is totally positive now. So now we're going to start looking for positive trades in the NAS. Where's my dollar yen? Oh, look at that. Dollar yen did not hold the green. So no trade so far, right? All right, let me see what's going on over here. So Dow turns positive, NAS turned positive. We now have to look for positive signals. Where's cable? I haven't looked at cable. Cable's is in a downtrend. We have a sell candle in a is this right? It's a 5-minute chart. Wonder what it is on the 1-minute chart. Oh, 1-minute chart is already positive. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Ooh, let's play this. Let's play this little game. So where are we? Okay, so positive, we have a tiny little red against possibly a green. So if this thing closes green, the red-green combo, that's my trigger to get long. But it's got to stay green. Yep, looking good. Okay. Long cable on this trade. We'll see how that plays out. Let that run. Okay. Actually, I want to change this to +5. I can't grab this. Okay, let's leave this. Let's leave this as is. Let's see if the cable trade works for us. Where's NASDAQ? NASDAQ just straight up. Straight up. Dow turning positive. Nothing much going on. Okay, so we just got to chill out. We got no setups. Yeah, the set. Jonathan just posted the setup on the ES. Did you take, so basically we had a sell candle against this buy candle. You would have taken this buy candle. Did you take this buy candle, Jonathan? Because that was sweet. All right, I'm going to take my pound +3 here for fun and profit. But the pound probably goes to +5 easily. Again, 1 minute charts. So I'm just what was the buy? Oh, this buy candle. You took this buy candle over here. Is that what you took? Okay, Demetrius, you're shorting at 13,345. We'll see how your short works. We'll just take the reversal, Connie. Can you post a picture? If you can, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see where you took the reversal. You know how to do pictures, by the way. This is super easy. Let me show everybody how to do pictures in MT4. If you guys are on MT4, where the frick is this? No, this is templates. Where's pictures? Oh. Oh man, I have to. It's so annoying. I totally forgot. I have to go to toolbars, customize. Because this one doesn't have it, right? So what do I want? Huh. Can you not take pictures in MT4? That makes no sense. Which one is it? Is it print in MT4? Do you guys know? Wow, I can't believe. Yeah, Windows key Shift S. Yes, but there's Paul. Does anybody know in MT5? It's just like right there. On MT4, wow. Now I'm gonna have to look this up. I could have sworn there was a way to take a picture in MT4. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. So Demetrius, this is a reason. I mean, I hope your short works, but this is the reason we don't like to pick tops and bottoms, because when trend goes the other way, the power now stays with a trend, and we want to be on the side of the moving averages, right? That's what we try and be as we're trading, right? By the way, where's cable? Went all the way up here to like 93, 94. So cable went full 5. I was a little bit late on that anyways. Nothing on the yen, dollar Canada, nothing here. So no signals on the futures. Now I'm gonna have to Google how do you take pictures on MT4? Take a screenshot of desktop version of MT4. Click File, Save as Picture. I knew it was built in there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if you want to take a picture, you go File, save as picture, okay? And then what will happen is this thing will come up and you just go active chart, and then you can just, and it will post an image on the MQL website, and then you can just copy that image and paste it. So just let you guys know. I knew there was a way. I just totally forgot how to do this. Okay. Okay, now it's good. I mean, everybody's got different time frames. Okay, let's see what Connie did. Let's take a look at Connie's picture. At Connie's.
Nasdaq sell reversal trend is weak buy.
All right, beautiful. So we're super extended here, right? So again, I'm cautioning against the super extension, but in our methodology here, and the reason we're just literally well above all the moving averages. This is a sell arrow against possibly a buy candle. This candle has to end as a buy, but if it does, that becomes a signal for us, becomes a viable signal for us to get long. So we got to see if this stays. It's got to stay green, and ideally stays strong green, not weak green. So not loving this green, not really green. So not really green, not a trade for me. Okay, so we'll leave it alone. See if we can get a continuation move here. So same principles, just being really patient until the market gives us an opportunity. All right, in the meantime, while this is floating, let me look at Connie's trade here. She took the reversal. Where's the reversal? Ooh, you took this one. So how did you, you took the, what was the reasoning here? You sold this, So we had a buy candle here. Red buy. Oh yeah. So you were literally using my idea, which is when you get a red buy combo, you get long, right? So it just it exhausts itself, and now we get a reversal to the upside. So that was good. That was good job, Connie. It's exactly right. It's exactly right. Okay. So in the meantime, no strong buy candles here. This might be an interesting, decent buy candle. We'll give it a shot. We'll see if this can hold. If you can see here, like how price is hesitating at these levels, right? We had a big retrace, really extended, and we are not, similarly as we're, when we take out the highs, we're not chasing the price. We're also in this methodology not really trying to, buy falling knives, because we really need, both, whether you take out the highs or whether the candle is green, requires a certain amount of market momentum. So therefore, you really stay away. You avoid a lot of this profit-taking moves here, right? The difference is that if we were in our older structure, it would take us probably a while for the top to get cleared. In the newer structure, we may get a signal. We'll see. We may get a signal here, and that just puts us earlier into, presumably, again, the big operative word here is presumably, a reestablishment of trend. But we'll have to see if if this is all holds up, because right now we clearly had huge amount of selling, huge amount of short covering. Now a little bit of digestion. Now we're trying to figure out if we can still push the prices up. So far, no go. Let me just take you guys off screen for just one sec. Let's take a look at where we be. Let's take a look at the Dow. All right. So I'm going to be looking for. I don't have a positive signal on the Dow either. So I'm looking. I would look for a positive signal on the Dow here, as a halfway decent entry. Yes, you can, Daniel. You can use it for market orders. You can just press the buy or the sell. It will enter you. You can just take the if you press this or this is market operands. Sell and buy are not market entries. They are setting up the levels. Okay, to get market entry into any position, you just hit the buy block or the sell block over here. Okay, you just need to know which ones. What are you pressing? So we're kind of reversing. Okay, so this is interesting. So now maybe we get a little bit after we've we had a big short covering, corrective move off the short covering. Let's see if we get if this candle holds 49, 48 seconds. We got to really hold these levels for us to have a chance to to buy this in an uptrend. Yeah, 20. That's pretty strong reversal. Okay, I would suggest you use the regular session. I don't know what's on the session. You may have an expired version. If nothing is working, delete it. Download the new session tools from the Dropbox because they were all re-uploaded there. Okay, so we got the NAS here. NAS is giving us a buy. Let's get long here. Okay, let's see if we can play this for a continuity, because again, the assumption here is we have trend, we had a sell signal, we reestablished our trend with this candle. Let's see if this works. It may not today. Today is as I said, a big volatile day, and it could just blow us out. But we'll give it a we'll stay in the trade. We'll give it a shot. We'll let it play itself out. There's a lot of two-way volatility here, so and nope. A lot of volatility. Huh? Look at that just big sell-off moves one way or the other. Nope, can't hold it. Oh, you know what I wanted to look at while we're floating here? Where's the Dow? Oh, okay. Dow actually has a buy. I'm going to get long Dow now too, because I want to trade this. You see, I went red, green, and Dow looks like it might hit us. And actually, oh, they both hit. Wow. So NASDAQ reversed and hit, and the Dow hit. So they both worked. The NASDAQ gave us a tremendous amount of heat, but it worked. That's just in a volatile environment like this. It's always going to be like this. But just the last few examples of what I wanted to show you. Just you got to have faith. Anybody trade that? Anybody trade NAS to the upside with me, or the Dow? NAS +8. Good job, Paul. Good job. Good job. Good on the ES. Good for you guys. It's not a trigger. It's a market entry. It was. These are market. You notice I'm doing all market entries. I wasn't, because I was showing you a different way of entering. Oh, it didn't take profit. Wow. Oh, it should hopefully take profit. There you go. It's because you were with a shitty broker, Boris. See, if you were with ACAP, you'd be doing fine. I'm just kidding you. Like, that's what you get for being with a New Zealand, shady little broker. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, so actually, like look at this ramp. Now I'm totally pissed because I wasted all my time on CFDs with you guys when I could have been trading my own account. But whatever. I needed to show this to you because I really needed you guys to visualize this properly. Maybe tomorrow we'll just trade my futures accounts. Now that you guys kind of absorb this. Does everybody absorb this? I want to make sure everybody's really in the zone of what I'm doing, right? Same ideas, same principles, just a little bit of a different cooking technique, yielding very delicious profits, right? You guys with me? Awesome. So, don't ignore the currencies. The currencies, this works really well. I'm just, like we got, like you see the euro yen is just yanking around, doing nothing. The pound worked. I just, it's so, what I find is that when you're doing this kind of a structure on a 1 minute charts, it just takes all my effort and focus just to be on all these trades. So I'd rather just simply trade the CFDs with you guys during our live trading. But if we get, if we snap into FX from time to time, we'll take it. But overall, the European session in FX, really excellent. And by the way, when we get the scanner, oh, you guys want to see the scanner again? A lot of you guys probably didn't see it at the beginning of the show. Let me show you. This is it's preview, obviously. Hang on, let me show you the scanner. Let's see how it's looking. Let's make sure it's working. Okay, so this is just the initial phase where it's just giving you signals. Eventually, it's going to let you see the chart. Oh, by the way, the other thing, Jonathan, that Daniel told me, look how cool this is. You can sort it by signal. So if you're looking at the monthlies, which is what what's a buy on the monthlies, what's this kind of sell, and then it's gonna flash the squares whenever a new signal pops up. It'll be really cool, and it'll be for everything. And then ultimately, we're going to put an execution function into it, so you'll just be able to click and it'll just go entry with the set parameters that you guys have in there. So it'll be a super cool little toy for all of us. Okay, you guys down for that? Everybody saw this. Everybody saw that. By the sorry, you guys. I just killed it. Boris and Krasi, you guys saw that? You saw what I was doing? I'll show it tomorrow. But just every single day, Daniel and I are adding functionality. So by next week, it's going to have like the full functionality. It's going to look really good. Let me see what else I got to tell you. So that's done. This is done. We actually had a great fucking day today. Super day. Killed every trade that we had. Daniel, if you're having problems with the session, just message me on in Slack. I'll see what we can do. Just message me privately, okay? Because we're probably gonna have to do. Do you have Daniel? Do you have Skype? By the way, here's a rule of thumb. If you guys want my tech support, I need you guys to have Skype because we have to do screen share in order to kind of figure out what's going on with your computers. Okay, so I need screen share. I need microphones. I can't read your mind. I got to see it. So yeah, Skype. TeamViewer is actually really good. I got to start using TeamViewer too, but Skype is fine. So great. All right, Daniel, I'll send you a message afterwards. Okay, my friends, great session. Really lovely. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm glad you guys are seeing the the new variants. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. We'll rock and roll again. Take care.